Right, this is a slow stitch project, a very slow stitch project. It might probably never come to much, I don't know, but I just thought I'd come on and show you where I am with it and tell you a little bit about it. It started off and still is a panel. That's the panel. Ignore those bits there. That I bought from an Instagram seller together with lots of other little vintage bits and bobs of fabric. But this was and is quite large, quite big, and I didn't know what to do with it for ages. I thought, shall I just pop it on the wall like I do and stare at it for a while, or should I cut it up? And the answer to that was no. So my love of EPP, English paper piecing, I thought, could I incorporate that together with the panel, make something of it? You obviously go on Pinterest and Instagram and see what other people do, and gives you lots of ideas. But I thought I need to bring it down to something simple, something slow, something that I can achieve or do from time to time. So this is where I am. It's a beautiful sort of off. It's a cream color. It's obviously well used. It's a beautiful floral design. Reminds me of my love of French general fabrics. What can I do with it? So I sat down one day and I thought, right, let's get the paper piecing out. Let's get the paper pieces and get some hexes going. So I did. I think they're about 1.5 inches. I've got some over here. I think I can show you. Maybe. Not sure are they, but anyway. So I made all these up and pieced them. Got them into some type of order so I could frame this beautiful floral design, and took me a while to sort of coordinate it all. And then I hand stitched again. I got the cotton. I used some pearl cotton then all the way through the two edges there. You can see there then. You can see the edge in there. So all that was hand pieced. Took me a while, couple every day. I didn't sit down for hours. Pick it up, put it down, leave it on this table. So right, okay, so I need to add some edges. I need to do something more with it. So back to the drawing board, have a think, a bit of mindfulness come into it, which I like to think at the moment. So I decided to put some leaves either side. So again, my love of French general fabrics and the reds and the creams, can't get away from these colors. And so I paper pieced some leaves, which is, again, I can bring some, there we go. Right, so 2-inch leaves. There we go. Cover those, cut out a couple of leaves, 7. There we go. There we are. You know what to do. I use my sometimes I baste. Generally I glue stick. I find that easier. Get a straight line or a point, which you need the points up there anyway, like that. Right, okay, that's what I used. It's UK company, which I always go to, and they're fabulous. There we go. I also ordered some 4-inch leaves, which are absolutely massive. So it's another project, obviously, in another time. So anyway, so that's what I did. I've added 7 there, 7 there, and I've just machine stitched the 2 sides on. So if I turn it over, I always like to look at the back. There was a piece there. Let me get myself into view. That was missing from the panel, so I just found a bit of fabric and attached that to it. I then firmed it up a bit, the panel, because it's very thin, obviously well used, very light, bit of interlining or Bondo web, and hand stitched the sides. So that's where I am. So I need to think about the top and the bottom. Obviously square the thing off. I did think of circles maybe on pieces of fabric, more hexes, more small hexes. Any inspiration that jumps out at me doesn't at the moment, so there we go, that's where I am. I just wanted to put it down, much as for me as for you as well, just to look back maybe in a year or two and think, ah, that's where I was with it. I'm loving it at the moment. How big it would get and what I would do, I don't know, but follow my journey, please do. There's a journey, and I don't know which way to turn next other than the two sides. So there we go. So there we are. I think we'll leave it at that for the moment. Bye bye.